Hey everyone, I'm Jason, this is Rick.
Hey guys.
Welcome to another show on the Pop Culture Spread channel. And this show is, of course, called The Year That Was in Movies, 1994.
Woo!
So we're talking 1994 tonight, and what we're going to do, Rick, is we're going to talk about the top 10 films from number 10 up to number 1. And then we're going to talk about some of the next 40 films, and we'll pick out some of our favourites and some of the mistakes, and we'll have a chat about them.
Awesome.
But I really love this. Now, as you can see, guys, we've actually got something called paper. And on this paper, we've got the list and all the statistics. We've gotten this from Box Office Mojo, which is a fantastic website that gives you all the information you need to know when it comes to financials and everything else with Hollywood. And profits. So, let's get stuck into it, Rick. All right. Let's talk about number 10.
Wow, number 10.
Whew, it's a big one, Rick.
It is. They've come straight out to it, number 10.
And what is that movie?
Pulp Fiction.
Holy crap.
Who doesn't love this movie? I mean, come on. Quentin Tarantino, you know, is amazing. This movie is just... I actually went and saw the cinemas and saw this.
Did you really?
Yeah, I actually went to the cinemas and saw this.
Yeah.
You know,
you're one better than me, mate. I actually did not see this at the cinemas. This is one of the black marks in my non-seeing movie history.
I got to remember with my brother. We went and saw this, and I mean, we were coming off of from Dusk Till Dawn, and seeing all those great Quentin Tarantino movies, and then when Pulp Fiction came out, I go, let's do it. Seeing the trailer, it was awesome, but wasn't disappointed. Loved it.
I didn't see it till home video, and actually my first experience with it, and this is a real. Something I'm not proud of. But I did not like it at all. In fact, I didn't even make it through the entire film. I was just in this worst mood, sitting at home on the couch, watching Pulp Fiction, not connecting with it. Thankfully, I watched it again the following day.
And you loved it.
And was so embarrassed that I did not absolutely love this film.
Yeah.
And absolutely get what this guy was bringing to the table, how he was taking old concepts and doing it in a new style. Because the only other thing I'd seen him do prior to this, Rick, was Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, how good is that movie?
And he'd made that. That's all he had done was Reservoir Dogs.
Awesome movie.
And then he did Pulp Fiction. And I mean, obviously, it didn't just blow people like. We were definitely at the right age to be able to.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was. Gee, I don't want to say how old I was, but I was in my 20s. You would have still been a younger one, wouldn't you? Just early teens.
Early teens.
Whew, that would have definitely been an impactful movie.
Loved it.
Wow. So, yeah, absolutely. One of these films that everybody obviously loves. It is just one of the classics. It made, in that year, it made $107 million at the box office.
Not bad.
So, which is pretty good
for
for a small independent film in many ways.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Let's get cracking into number 9. Number 9 is a film, again, I'm not hugely in love with.
No, I wasn't a big fan when it came out.
But it was a massive hit.
It was, which is surprisingly, I can't believe it. And it actually launched the career of...
well, it certainly put him in that stratosphere.
It did. And
he'd had Ace Ventura, then he did this.
Yes, we're actually talking about The Mask.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sorry, number 9 is The Mask. I don't know. Jim Carrey was doing those movies back then, and...
It was a real attempt to do a cartoon character on screen.
Yeah.
But
Cameron Diaz. It launched her career. Cameron, that was her first...
Absolutely.
That launched her career.
Absolutely did.
Yeah.
But you've got to say, this actually movie is a comic book movie.
Yes.
It has its origin in comic books. Yeah. But there you go. But a massive hit. A lot of people love this film, Rick. And this did pretty well for itself, mate. Made 119 million.
Not bad.
Which is pretty good for that time. Yeah. When you're talking these figures now, right?
Yeah.
You would be talking closer to $200 million.
Yeah, that's right.
And things like that. So,
So
for that time, 23 years ago, it's unbelievable.
Not bad.
Let's move on to number 8. I really want to talk about number 8.
How good is this movie?
Mate, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Speed.
Absolutely.
Great movie.
One of the... man, it is one of those action films that really set up and I reckon put a flag into the 90s action genre. It was a high concept film. You know, the bus can't go under 50 miles an hour. There's a bomb in it. You've got a great villain with Dennis Hopper. You got Keanu Reeves doing good. You're launching another career with Sandra Bullock.
Yep.
So, and she was absolutely brilliant as well. Fun movie, high octane. Absolutely, really, really good. And again, I mean, this was a big hit for its time. I mean, I remember seeing the posters and they were plugging this half film, and rightfully so. A damn fun action.
I didn't catch a bus after that for a long time, so it was just no, great movie.
Mate, I don't know about you, but the old 545 doesn't bloody go that far.
So I loved it. Great movie.
Yeah.
And then they just killed it with Speed 2. So
yeah, Cruise Control.
God, how bad was that?
Not only describes the title of the movie, but clearly what the filmmakers were in at the time.
What were they thinking? But anyway, yeah, and that made some good money. 121.
Yeah, it's getting up there.
It's getting up there.
Yeah, absolutely, you know. Now, the next one we're going to move on to number 7, Rick.
Number 7
is actually a sequel, but with a different actor. So, and that is Clear and Present Danger. So, it's the third movie in a trilogy, but it's the second year. Harrison Ford returning as Jack Ryan.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, I think
was
he's
in
pretty
that
well
one.
right.
Was in that one.
Yeah,
top of my head. I'm saying for a while.
I think you may be right with that one, mate.
Yeah.
Look, I've got to be honest with you. Everyone loves his Jack Ryan films. Yeah. Again, they were to me a bit too slow. So I wasn't a huge fan of that. All right, but it still did really well. I was wrong because it made a shitload of money at the box office.
122, not bad.
Yeah. So that's it. Number 6.
Another Jim Carrey movie. I know you're a big fan of this movie. Another Jim Carrey movie, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, this movie, my God.
I know you love this movie, Jason.
I love this movie to death.
Yeah.
This is one of the funniest movies. Me and a colleague actually from work, we will quote lines occasionally from Dumb and Dumber to each other. You know, every now and again I'll go in and go, we're getting the money, we're getting the food, a bird's heads are falling off. I love that shit. I think it's so fucking funny. So, but yeah, Dumb and Dumber is one of those films that is great. And again, we won't talk about the sequel to that.
No, that was, we won't go there.
But and then for that little silly slapstick dumb comedy, I mean, it makes $127 million, which is
brilliant.
Which is unbelievable, you know. So it's fantastic. Rick,
this one is quite surprising.
Rick, what's number 5? I mean, it was. Would this be what we would determine today as a event blockbuster film?
Oh hell no, nowhere near it. No.
We were sold as that, though.
We were. Oh yeah.
We were told this was.
This was a big.
This is the movie of the year.
And we're talking about the Flintstones.
Yabba dabba fucking
yeah. Wow. I'm not a fan of this movie.
I don't hate this movie. I don't hate this movie, but nor do I love this movie. I mean, John Goodman, fucking got to give it to him, mate. Yeah. He did Fred really well.
Yeah.
The cast actually.
Who was Baldwin? Who was the other one? Baldwin. One of the Baldwin brothers played. Stephen, yeah, God.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
No, I thought all the cast was really great and the performance was great. Just shitty plot.
But it made some decent money. 130 million.
Yeah, I mean it's a film for all the family, isn't it? You know, bright colours, kind of animatronic and CGI dinosaurs. You know, it had all that good stuff for the. It had, attracted the parents who wanted to go and see the Flintstones. Attracted the young kids with the bright.
If they do a remake today, it'd probably be a lot better.
Well, they did a sequel to this called Viva.
Oh, Viva Rock Vegas.
You're thinking of Stephen Baldwin in that movie.
Well, who played
Rick Moranis.
Oh, was it?
Rick Moranis in the Flintstones, yeah. Apologies, all you Flintstone fans out there. It was John Goodman and Rick Moranis. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
John Goodman played them both, did he?
No.
Who was in Rock
had
Vegas?
the English guy, I can't remember his name, playing in...
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. I just got the two confused.
Yeah, whatever.
Such great
Either way, they're kind of all the bloody same. If you like the bloody Flintstones, go check out the Flintstones.
All right.
This is
another one.
4.
Another one that's kind of like,
Is this a Christmas movie you would watch?
No. My Christmas movies I like, with the Griswolds. This is the Santa Claus.
Yeah, the Santa Claus, Tim Allen. Mate, he is Home Improvement strong at this point.
Pretty much after, Home Improvement.
He was a big star at this point. Kind of an alright concept, but family film.
Not a
family film.
But mate, it came in at number 4 and it made 144 million.
Not bad coin, is it? Not bad coin.
Yeah. So there you go. But
I mean, and spawn a shitload of crappy sequels too.
oh yeah, we won't even go in there.
Yeah. But mate, we're up to the top
Number
3.
3. It wouldn't be a top 10 without Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Not in this era, Rick.
Not in this area. That's right. We're talking about True Lies.
Whew.
How good was this movie?
This fantastic movie. This is coming. This is James Cameron
This
and
is-
Arnold Schwarzenegger back again. You got Bill Paxton, just absolutely fantastic
Awesome.
in this film. You've got Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
You've
Curtis
got
with
a great
a-
high concept spy movie done with a real strong Wayne Vitt.
Tom Arnold.
Tom
Tom Arnold, how
steals
good
this
was it?
film.
Again,
It's the only
steals all
film
his-
he ever steals,
Oh,
but he does steal it.
Yeah.
He does
that's
well
the
in
line
it.
he does well in.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate, what kind of sick bitch takes the ice cube trays? Like, come on, what a great line, you know? So, absolutely fantastic.
movie.
Really,
Fantastic
really great.
movie.
And it deservedly, Rick.
To be in the top 3, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. At $146 million.
$146 million. Phenomenal.
Unbelievable result
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a film that, you know, really... Last Action Hero was the year before, so Arnold was starting to take a bit of a dive. So to come back strong was such a great film, was fantastic.
Great movie.
Number 2.
Number 2, well, this is huge, and the money that it made. And we're talking about The Lion King.
The Lion
Animated movie. Phenomenal. I mean, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong.
It's at legendary status
it is,
now.
It is. You know, it is a great movie.
It's part of the lexicon of our society in many ways. Everybody knows.
Yeah, that's it.
If you go, oh yeah, everyone knows exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. It
You know.
is one, and every kid should watch it. If you got kids,
Yeah.
definitely get them to watch it because it is a phenomenal movie.
And Disney are doing the same thing
They
they're
are.
doing with
They're doing
everything
it.
else. They're
They're doing
actually
a live
making The Lion
action.
King, and John Favreau's making at the moment.
A live
which would be
action one, so that'd be
interesting.
good.
Yeah, yeah.
So that'd be worth seeing. But there
this
you go.
was a massive do. Now look at this jump from number 3 to number 2 in the way of box office. So
Yeah.
again, number 3 was True Lies, 146.
True Lies, 146.
We then jump to $312 million.
For The Lion King, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big...
Made more than double than True Lies.
I just focused on, you know.
But that was
Kids.
not the biggest film of the year. You
No.
would think if it doubled,
No.
it would be the biggest film of the year. But no, number one.
Number one.
Number one, Rick.
Run, Forrest, run.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Again,
Run, bitch.
it is part of the fabric of our pop culture society.
Huge. Everyone does.
Everyone loves Forrest Gump. It's
Everyone-
a great story, mate.
Everyone does their one-liners from Forrest Gump. Everyone knows it. They all
I mean,
do
not
it.
to just have a plot
But,
about
yeah.
somebody who happens to be part of all this important stuff in the 20th century.
Yeah.
It's the fact that he is, he's challenged.
Yeah.
And does that. And it's done with so much sweetness and expertly made by Robert Zemeckis.
And Tom Hanks was amazing as Forrest. I think he was,
of course.
I don't think anyone else could have done
Dan.
it. I don't think anyone could have done it.
Yeah.
And then, mate, there you go. 329 million.
Yeah, that made a lot of money.
Massive.
And Oscars too. So
Yeah,
it won some
and that's
Oscars
true.
as well,
Yeah,
which
that's
was
right.
absolutely fantastic.
Well, there you
that,
go.
Rick, was the top 10.
Interesting.
Now,
Top
like I
10.
said, we're going to talk about top 10. That was an unbelievable list, and I think most would agree about 80 of those films are fucking great movies. But let's talk about the bottom 40.
Yeah, let's get on it.
Let's start looking through some of this list, Rick, and straight away, what stands out to me, some films I really enjoyed that year. Number 24, The Crow.
24, The Crow.
One
Brandon
of
Lee.
the great films, when it comes to the... it's not one of the great films, but it's one of the
I love it.
more... the great kind of horror, fantasy kind of movies I've ever seen. Not that it's got a lot of
Great.
horror in it, but it's just an incredible
it's an
movie.
incredible movie. Some movies made it more than that, which I was kind of a bit surprised.
Yeah, well, how much did that do?
Oh, they made 50 million.
50 million, yeah, absolutely. But mate, that was number 24. I mean, you start going down now. I mean, you remember a movie called City Slickers? Massive
Yes.
hit.
Yeah.
Massive hit. Made a lot of money. Billy Crystal.
Yeah.
Film. Daniel Stern and all that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, they did a sequel, which usually means ka-ching.
This one
But
didn't
then
ka-ching.
it bottoms out at $43 million, which is...
million.
That would have been a big hit to the studio,
Oh,
Absolutely. What else do
some
you see here, Rick?
shockers on here.
Talk to me.
Oh, God. Okay, Beverly Hills Cop 3? Yeah,
Well, look,
that
mate,
was
you've got to
weekend.
admit, it's a pretty awful movie.
It is, that is pretty bad, that movie.
It is a bad movie.
Street Fighter, geez, I can't believe that made the list in the top 50. That is a woeful movie.
Yeah, made in
Streetfighter.
Queensland with our own Kylie Minogue in it.
and Van
Yeah.
Damme. Fuck, that was a bad movie, that one.
Major
Wow.
League 2. Major
So-
League 2.
oh,
I mean, Major League was
yeah,
massive.
Major League was
The
huge.
sequel didn't go, anywhere. But Rick,
The shocker.
the
Yeah.
massive shocker, it's
Yeah.
not even in the top 50.
It's 51.
It is 51, and
And
that
that
is,
is-
and it is known critically and has been voted in several
yeah.
big critics awards as being the best film in the last 100 years. And that's a
Definitely.
big call. And we're talking about The Shawshank
Shawshank
Redemption. Rated in at 51.
51.
Rick, it made
28.
$28 million at the
That's
box
all.
office. That's all it made. Now, Rick, think about that. Nobody went and saw this film.
Clearly, no one went and saw this film,
It
but
was the 51st top film of that year. It was not popular. It wasn't even critically popular at the time. This is a film, it's one of those unique scenarios where people found it on home video and DVD.
and then it kind of
And the
took off
respect,
from there.
yeah, and everybody's
Yeah,
loved it
yeah.
now. And most people who've seen it say how much they love that film.
It's a phenomenal movie.
And it is a phenomenal
It's quite
movie.
a shame, and it's a bit sad that they only made that. People didn't appreciate it for what it was back then,
Yeah, well, you're talking about launching careers earlier on, Rick. I mean, let's
Yeah.
talk about Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
It really put him out there, and really made him a big, big kind of star. But absolutely, it's incredible to see some of these films. I mean, look, some of the disasters on here, Rick.
Oh, there's plenty of
Junior,
disasters. Oh,
holy
God.
crap. Richie Rich.
Oh,
Oh, my, D2, The Mighty Ducks.
oh, come on, Estefez.
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 The Specialist.
Emilio! No,
The Specialist.
It's just,
Stallone.
Stallone and
Sharon Stone.
Really?
Unbelievable.
Oh.
So,
Naked Gun 33 and a third.
which I kind of like.
Yeah.
Weird watching it now with OJ, though, isn't it?